Hello air signs, Aquarius, Libra and Gemini. This is a general reading. If it resonates with you, please like, share, follow. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading. Take what fits and leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit. Okay? Because this message that I've been meditating on, it seems to be for somebody specifically. Right? The first card that's come out is the Seven of Swords, and you also got the Nine of Swords, and that's reverse. So this is regarding you air signs, because swords are about yourself as an air sign. Some of you need to guide your personal possessions and use good counsel if you're planning a new venture. And some of you, the card that's crossing you, is that you need to guide your reputation, avoiding certain speculation or shady ventures, because somebody here is suffering severe depression here over some form of deception. Now, the Seven of Swords can point to someone who's behaving with less than ethical intentions. It sometimes also means somebody was prying into someone else's life where they don't belong. Okay? And if you sense that someone is spying on you here, air signs, you might be right. But if you're tempted to dig through someone else's life, unless it's that of your minor child was giving you cause for concern, you need to resist their impulse. Because everyone deserves the privacy here, I'm hearing, okay? And if you're involved in any sort of competition this month, formal or informal, you'll want to keep a close eye out for any cheating. This can range from anything from someone cheating at a pick-up poker game to someone trying to frame you at work for something serious, okay? But the bottom line is basically to cover your tail here, okay? Make sure you're doing things the right way, and then you have nothing to worry about. Because even if someone is out to get you, when you ain't doing nothing wrong, you got nothing to hide. But somebody here was having a sleepless night and worrying, don't stressing, okay? For some of you, if you're already in a committed relationship, especially when the Seven of Swords here appears like this, the clear message is that trust is crucial here, okay? Because if you're feeling suspicious for some reason about your partner, you need to make a point to talk about this, even if it's difficult, okay? Because being passive aggressive is only going to make things worse, okay? And if you're looking for love, you may meet someone interesting now, but try to avoid appearing as though you just aren't interested in a relationship. Because prospective suitors will move on to someone who is more engaging. So strive for balance, because some of you could be coming across a bit cold, okay? That you're not interested, or you're still damaged goods and you need to heal. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because somebody here is suffering with severe depression. They're not been sleeping at night time, okay? And even when they're trying to get over the sleepless nights, okay, they keep going over and over in their mind over something that's bothering them, alright? And keeping them up at night time. Because for some of you, it seems like you're worried about something, and perhaps for a good reason for some of you, because it seems like someone's lying, cheating, sneaking around, or asking personal questions here, okay? But the thing is to not let worries get too far out of control, and take some form of action about the things that you can control. So it's like keeping your worries in perspective here. I'm hearing air signs, okay? No problem is permanent, okay? Now, I'm hearing, especially when it comes to people you just met, right? The reverse Nine of Swords with the Seven of Swords definitely suggests some caution here, because these new people may not be who they seem to be. Some of you need to use caution and reasonable doubt when signing anything. And when it comes to business deals, you need to slow down, I'm hearing. Okay? And if you're worrying about your job, that's not going to change anything. Okay? All you can do is do the best you can. And don't be timid if you feel that someone in your workplace is not treating you fairly or taking credit for your work in some way. If you are looking for work, you will not help your case by holding back. Speak up for yourself and about your talents. Don't let somebody take your work. Don't give your power away, I'm hearing. Okay? And if it concerns your relationship for some of you may not need to give a deep thought to what is happening in an existing relationship. Because if you feel that your partner is or has been dishonest, this is a good time to check into it. Okay, because it's definitely been third party. I can see somebody here who has a third party situation, a lot of competition. That's just somebody else there you're competing with. Somebody may want to actually end up feeling left out in the cold and going through some financial difficulties. They're very disappointed in their love affair. Okay, they could have lost out financially over this as well, and somebody wants to apologize, but at the same time I see this person has got secrets and they're being very deceptive. Okay, it's going to be discovered though that somebody could have kept you in a third party situation. And for some of you though, I'm also hearing that you got to be careful because there could be a fall too or accident. Some of you need to avoid any physical emotional excess here, I'm hearing. Okay, and for some of you in the past here, you definitely got to be careful when signing contracts, or there could be some difficulties in legal matters. Okay, so some of you there is going to be a disappointment in your love affair. Okay, and it will be over finances. Okay, somebody here could have had an improvement in their material and spiritual outlook. Okay, there's a new romance or important contact that will come in contact. Could have been somebody that was left out in the cold or gone through financial difficulties. Okay, but somebody here is suffering with depression. I see Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You'll know who you're dealing with. Okay, but I'm seeing here that somebody here with the 9 of Swords here reversed like this is really up in their head. Okay, they could have been having sleepless nights worrying either about their job, their relationship. Okay, but someone has definitely been very deceptive, lying, cheating, sneaking around. Okay, trying to get away with something here, but they're going to get caught. Okay, because with the 9 of Swords, it's all about anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. Okay, when it's reversed like this, it's about overthinking. It's not your friend, because in relationships you tend to be your own worst enemy here, air signs, because your paranoia makes you needy and insecure. Your constant worry is driving a wedge between you and your lover or your potential lover. It's even possible that you're manifesting negative things into your life by continuously focusing on what is wrong and not what is right, and it's keeping you up at night time. But I also would say though, with these two together, you use your intuition and your gut feeling and trust yourself. Okay, you feel something's wrong, it is. Alright, feel someone's got in a third party situation, they have. Okay, but there's also, I'm hearing here for some of you, that some of you could be worried about a third party that you're competing with. Okay, especially with the 5 of Wands here. Okay, because it seems like someone was competing with somebody in the past, and it seems like you still are, or you're going to find out you still are, those who are just coming out from it. Okay, because someone seems to be wanting to fight for affection or competing for attention with somebody here, because it looks like in the past you were competing against other people or a situation for attention of your lover, or it could have been that they may feel as though they were the one who was going up against others to win you over, okay? But then it got to a stage where there are other people or interests now which you know, okay, which your lover or your potential lover has on their mind, okay? Because it seems like you're not the main priority right now here, air signs, okay? And it seems like you must battle to be seen or to be noticed, okay? And it looks like in the past that the two of you seem to like the idea of making the other one jealous as a way to command attention, but this can become an issue later on down the line, I see. Because somebody here now with the 5 of Pentacles, and that's ahead of you here, okay? This person now feels left out in the cold. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, and you're having conflict with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you're keeping yourself up at night time, not sleeping, worrying and stressing about what could happen or what is happening, okay? Because your intuition is telling you something's going on, okay? Now for some of you, with the 5 of Pentacles, it's about money concerns, lack of resources, okay? It seems like you or your lover or your potential lover has issues outside your relationship, but it seems like you're still in it together with these 2 people here, okay? It seems like you lean on one another for support for some of you, for at least a short term anyway. But the relationship you have now, okay, for some of you it will remain, okay? But although you and your partner will not have all the resources you desire, you're both in it for the long run, it seems like. You'll be in this situation together and will lean on each other for support, it seems like, okay? But while everything else in your life seems uncertain, your partnership seems to flourish though. That you're there for one another through good times and bad times, okay? But for some of you, money concerns will severely affect your relationship due to one or both of you not having everything you want, because your partnership will not move forward how you like, okay? It's like no romance without finance, I'm hearing, okay? Now, what some of you are focusing on, or for some of you you're not seeing, okay, with the Page of Cups here, right? This is somebody who's very sensitive, they're emotional, they're needy. Could be a child, okay? Or you could hear some news about a birth of a child, okay? Or that somebody's pregnant, okay? But for some of you, it could be that secrets or deception is around you, okay? And it will be discovered soon. This lying, cheating, you're going to discover this soon. Okay, because for some of you, either you or your partner is somewhat a narcissist. I heard that clear. You do not believe that you can do anything wrong and like to play the blame game in your relationship. Either you or your partner is doing it, Cole. One of you is finding it very difficult to take responsibility for your actions here, okay? Because somebody here needs to also be careful, okay, about a fall or an accident, news avoid or physical and emotional excess here, because somebody here could be at a party or partying hard, overindulging with drink or alcohol. I will say that, I don't know reason why. Drink or drugs, okay, right? Or alcohol, drugs, okay? But somebody here could have been partying hard, being very deceptive here, okay? And they could have lost out financially, okay? Somebody, like I said, was being a bit of a narcissist, alright? So, let's see what other messages coming out for you here. Alright. Tell me about this 7 of Swords here for air signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising, because this third party situation here, somebody we could have been drinking and end up falling, so be careful, okay? Somebody here is up in the head and not sleeping very well. Okay, they're going through financial difficulties. Okay, and they could be acting out, playing up. Some of you, it could be in a soulmate or karmic here, but there's some form of connection here or soul contract with somebody here who's being very deceptive. Okay, because somebody here, you need to be cautious about who you trust when it comes around money. Yeah, someone's going to be heartbroken. Okay, deeply hurt. It's going to be a separation here. Okay, somebody's grieving or mourning regarding a soulmate who could have betrayed them, lied to them, put them in a third party situation. Okay, but somebody's got to be careful, because if somebody's pregnant, somebody could end up fall and lose a child. So be careful. I just want to hear, be careful. You know what I mean? Don't take any risks. Rest up. Put your legs up. Rest up. Don't do anything excessive, especially if she was having a lot of conflict in the past there with the 5 of Wands there reversed. Okay? Be careful when you're signing documents. I hear that strongly as well. Okay? But also, it seems like in the past you was competing for your partner's attention, or they was competing for your attention. Okay, but it seems like here that in the past it indicates open conflict and competition here. Okay, because usually this is a career or work arena here with the 5 of Wands. Okay, it could be in a working environment, but know that you don't have to and should not face this alone should problems arise at work. I'm hearing. Okay, there are competent advisors at your disposal should things become difficult. I'm hearing. Some of you may have come out of it already, or some of you are in it now, coming out of it now. Okay, but you need to take one step at a time to think before you act or speak. I'm hearing. All right, if it's not a working environment, some of you need to have a real need to believe in and trust yourself now, because if something or someone doesn't pass the smell test to you now, trust your instincts. I keep hearing that. However, no matter what happens, be hesitant to escalate conflict or take irrevocable steps that you can't go back on. Okay, don't be hasty. No matter how angry you get in the coming weeks, don't be hasty. I'm hearing. Okay, because in the working environment there may be disputes coming up at work, and if you're currently employed when this card appears, think calmly and rationally and avoid argument to the best of your ability, and make sure you have protected yourself as well as you can in terms of tracking your actions, having paper trail, you know, to back you up, having witnesses during contentious discussions if somebody at work is kind of confronting you or being inappropriate, right? There's steps to take. Okay, and if you are looking for work, don't be discouraged by the competition out there. Alright, air signs, you have your own unique talents to bring to the table, so think positive. Right, now if it's you're in it or you're coming out of this love situation, it's the conflict between you as a couple. If you're currently in a committed love relationship, when the reverse 5 of Wands appears, what looks like conflict on the surface can actually be very beneficial to your relationship, provided that both parties fight fair. Okay, as you will soon or will learn about yourself and each other and clear the air. Could be an argument that you need to just clear the air with. Okay, and if you are looking for love or have your heart set on someone who doesn't seem to be moving forward with you here, air signs, know that their reluctance has more to do with their issues than with you. Okay, and if you really want this person, you need to be patient. Okay, but for some of you, it seems like there's somebody else I'm hearing. Okay, yep, and the card that validates that is the mask. Somebody's wearing a mask. Okay, they're not showing the true feelings here, they're hiding the personality, they're pretending. Somebody is gaslighting. Someone's trying to, in the past, was making you some form of deluded, wasn't being real. Okay, or this could even have been you, wasn't being real in the past. Okay, they're telling you to be careful about signing contracts with somebody in the past because it was wearing a mask, it wasn't being real. Now, this is coming forward to you now, actually being disappointed in the love affair. You're going to have difficulties. You could lose out financially. Okay? Girl with a snake. Empath and a narcissist. Okay? Someone was being charmed or used, or will be charmed or used. But someone needs to set some boundaries here, otherwise they're going to lose out financially and could be left out in the cold. Okay? Even though you might be there through good times and bad times together, somebody's a narcissist. Either you or the person you're dealing with. Okay? Because somebody's mirroring you back to you. So you could even be a karmic. You met your karma. Somebody's being a karmic towards you here. Okay? Someone's being back at you, basically. What's in you's in them. Okay? What you don't like in them is in you. And the only person you can change is yourself. You can't change nobody else. So if you don't like what you see, change yourself. And then maybe they'll change too. Because the Three of Cups here about friendship and parties, and somebody here could need to be careful with the overindulgent alcohol because they might fall. You got Butterfly, and that talks about relationship evolving. So somebody might even want to reunite. Okay, want to go into the next phase. Somebody could be healing their inner child here, or somebody's growing up. Because bottom of the deck, you got the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. There's no second chances here for somebody here. Somebody could even be trying to message you or tell you that they're thinking about you and want to express their love, but there's no second chance here. Okay? Even though you might love this person or you have some attraction or affection for them, you're going through a transformation here. Okay? You changed your mind, even if you wanted it, because you realized you was in a karmic relationship. You was dating somebody who was a karmic. Okay, this person only came along to kind of trigger you. This was somebody you had to let go and start loving yourself. Okay, so let's see what other message is coming out for you. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. So basically, this soulmate, you're in a soulmate, but it was a karmic who broke your heart, okay, that you had to separate from, because this person was wearing a mask, was being false. Okay, yeah, somebody was emotionally manipulative and very a person that could have made the wrong decision or a wrong choice here when they're with this soulmate. Okay, and someone could have got caught off because somebody was wearing a mask in the past and wasn't showing how they really felt. Okay, they was emotionally unavailable. Could have been seeing more than one person. There was 2 times juggling. Okay, yeah, with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the past. Okay, he was wearing a mask. Somebody who felt he was competing with. Okay, and there was a narcissist here who left you out in the cold here, gone through financial difficulties because this person you could have lost out an opportunity or lost out financially. Okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, and somebody made a bad choice and now they're actually having regretting this. Okay, all this competition and fighting here. Just be careful signing any documents. I keep hearing again, because somebody here has got some secrets and they're being very deceptive. Okay, somebody's reflecting your old wounds back to you here, I'm hearing. Alright. Yeah. Somebody who you could be partying with, drinking with, overindulging in alcohol with. Okay. But someone's going to be setting themselves free from a third party situation here. Okay. They're going to go within and start healing. Because it's unrequited love. Okay. You don't want this person back from the past who you separated from because you needed time out for yourself. Okay. To be happy, because the relationship or the home was unstable. Some of you had to detach yourself from a toxic codependent relationship or a family member for some of you. Okay, Tell me about this King of Cups here, reverse here, because somebody here definitely was emotionally unavailable. This person was actually seeing more than one. Yeah, but it was a true love. Somebody you loved. Okay? But they're going to go through some financial losses because they made a bad decision. Okay? Now somebody's heartbroken. And mourning now. But in the past, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, was wearing a mask. Okay? That you have to be careful to because it's being two-faced, I'm hearing. Right? Could have even been a female rival. Okay? Reason why it was being two-faced, because there are two people they had to choose between. And ahead of you, you are going to receive a message, okay, about a lost opportunity from a narcissist, yeah, okay, that you need to set boundaries with who you ended up financially losing out on an opportunity, okay, and it will happen around winter, which we are now. So, somebody here you could be partying hard with, okay, could be being very deceptive and wearing a mask, and it could be a bit of a narcissist who's mirroring back to you and triggering you, bringing up old wounds, okay? Yeah, could be in your soulmate, but it was a karmic. Some of you are wishing for a soulmate, okay? Somebody that you got something in common that you can speak to, you focus on, you're wanting somebody that you can actually have something in common with, that you can actually reflect back to each other in the relationship, okay? Some of you may be receiving a message regarding this, but some of you, the outcome here with your third party situation, I'm telling you, some of you need to be careful about falls or a third party situation here, because somebody wants to go into the next phase, but you're going to have to set yourself free and stop repeating the cycle or self-sabotaging, okay? Alright, narcissism. Oh, set yourself free from a narcissist, I keep hearing. Okay, round winter. So what's happening now? Okay, let me just pull a card. Some acquainted love is somebody that you don't want to be with, but could be flirting with you. Okay, but it's time to extend your lightheartedness and energy to others. But at the same time, I'm here and say you're dealing with someone being very narcissistic. Finances and career, financial issues are affecting your love life right now. It is because you end up losing out financially, and it's telling you to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, because you could be building a new house with old bricks and taking that energy to your new relationship. Some of you need to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and some of you very soon clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now, okay? Some of you will be going on a retreat because you need some time out for yourself and go within, okay? It's time to disconnect from the world for some of you. And some of you are calling in your soulmate. Like I said at the bottom here, okay? You could be communicating or receiving a message from a soulmate, but you got to get rid of the karmic, because there is a female rival here, okay? Someone's a narcissist who's with a karmic here, that you will be receiving some message and you could end up losing out financially here. But it's also telling you about forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment, okay? That is for air signs, okay? Because it shows in the past you thought this person was the one, okay? But then you came across deception. The person was wearing a mask. Someone was wearing a false self mask in the relationship. But you have to close one door, air signs, to open up another door. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.